Now, when does it make sense to do traditional? When does it make sense to do Roth? Generally speaking, if you are in a high income tax bracket, let's say you're in your mid to late 40s or 50s, you're thinking about retirement soon, you know that that's on the horizon, and you're making more money now than you've ever made, you might be in the highest income tax bracket that you've ever been in, and so you need a little bit of a tax break. And you're okay with getting taxed later on these funds in that traditional side because you know later you'll probably take out less from this account than you're making right now. And so if you're in a higher income tax bracket now than you will be in, generally you're going to look at the traditional side. And the opposite of that, maybe you're in Logan and I's shoes and you're starting out your career, or you're in a lower tax bracket than you think you might be in one day. Maybe you want to go ahead and pay the tax because when you're retired, you might end up being in a higher tax bracket than you're in right now. And so then you'll do maybe more of the Roth side of things. And so depending on where you are in your tax bracket and where you think you will be, that will help you decide whether you should be on the traditional side or the Roth side.
Yeah, exactly right. So that's the big question whenever you're setting up those 401ks. And some 401ks do not actually offer a Roth. I think most nowadays do. The other language that they use, so traditional, is sometimes called pre-tax. So again, you're not getting taxed right now. You're actually getting a deduction for that money that's going into your 401k or into a traditional IRA at this point. You'll get taxed on it later. So a lot of the times it's called pre-tax. A lot of the times Roth is called post-tax.